Today is August 15th. Time is 2010. That's 10 minutes after past 8 p.m. Mm, Today went by very fast. Went by very, very fast. Woke up in the morning. Well, I slept very late yesterday. So I woke up in the morning and I danced around the bed because I kind of felt like I should go back to sleep, but my body has a way of saying no, we're going to stay awake. So I stayed awake. I think when I started to organize content for today. Then number thing, it became my gym time. Oh well, before my gym time, I started scrolling my phone because I kind of figured that there's no creative work I can do by that time, and I'm pretty sure I have 30 minutes to the gym. Then time to get to the gym, I pick up my gym clothes, head downstairs. I see my partner downstairs already. I was like, perfect timing. Because my goal was to wait for him. These days, I feel like the moment I have this idea to do something, I should work on it immediately. I shouldn't have to wait because I feel all of those delays has caused a lot of damage. Mind you, today I had my task settled the night before. So went to the gym. We had some very nice biceps, triceps workouts. Very, 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 very intense. He really, really noticed that his arms were locked. They were full. They were pumped. We left the gym. And when I from the gym, we spoke about. See, one thing I like about the conversation I have with my co-founder is if we put this conversation online, trust me, it's going places because those are real conversations, and I feel that someday we might just mic ourselves up and have the real authentic conversations, not these clickbaity conversations I see people have on podcasts. Yeah, because every single point is packed with practical advice. I really don't want to go into today's topic because we spoke about how women don't get the point. Now women try to act like men, men try to act like women. Well, that's the topic. I really don't want to get into this because I just made a video right now before this talking about how men need love, how men need respect and not love. I think I went about maybe 15 to 20 minutes on that video straight off freestyle. And that's something that I think I want to do forever. Just have an idea in my head. I freestyle it. I freestyle it. I freestyle it. I got back. Then I think I was so we had this chat demo, that this enterprise application that we've been trying to build for companies, for enterprise companies. And then that was my first agenda for today, to get that running and deployed, which I did, very grateful. My co-founder went and played with it. Then I received an emergency call saying I needed to be somewhere. For the past few days, it's just emergency calls upon emergency calls. So up, started the truck. I went straight for it. Went for the meeting, went well. I was back by 11. I was back by 11 a.m. I got back, I was exhausted, but I have to work. I have to work. Then we had a meeting, we had a marketing meeting because I missed the sales meeting, and ironically, I don't want this meeting to be something that just dies down. So like, we had the meeting after shortly. A key person in that meeting was in transit and couldn't have the meeting because of noise and everything. So we pushed the meeting. In process of pushing the meeting, I kind of remembered one of my cousins in the UK whom I have not spoken to in a while. And we talked about a lot of things. And in that process, it was then and there I got to realize that work, I would say, I have neglected a lot of things recently, all for the cause of me being busy. So I have a niece. I feel I'm responsible for taking care of her future. But I have barely been in contact with her or the mom. Barely. Which is a very serious problem. So he called me, he reminded me, and I kind of like felt stupid. But that's the point. I mean, that's how we grow, right? That's how we grow. So I reached out to the mom, but I was a sister-in-law, and I think I was supposed to call her now, but I want to make this video. I'm going to grab some protein on my way. I'll call her. Let's talk about different things, and then because I think I want to give like a childhood that I think I didn't get and everything. So yeah, that's about it. Then from there, I spoke to a client who was having some issues with the project I worked on. So with that project, with that project, I had to make a couple of tweaks. I made the tweaks. I sent it to him. He really loved it. And then he has a little bit of complaints, but I just told him that more guy, just leave me alone. Enjoy your thing. Then I had some payments to make, some arguments to sort out midday. I just quickly want to call midday. We had some misunderstanding. Seems I may have underbilled her rather. Currently, I still take up side projects for websites, but I share with somebody else. So she feels like the money that she's paid is not enough for her. I figured, okay, fine. I think you should refund the money. So I get to do the job myself. At least I think it may be too much pressure for her. But at the same time, I don't want to make it seem like I'm cutting her off, even though that's what it sounds like. But I was heavily disturbed when I saw a message she put out there saying that because of how low she's paid, she's not putting in much effort. And I felt insulted because, no, I won't say I felt insulted. I figured that not everything is about the money. Not everything should be about the money. Well, I've done quite enough together, but hey, who am I? She's replying me now. I would call her on my way to get the protein. I sent her a call, my sister-in-law, to check up on Grace and everything. That is my niece. So that's how slowly I'm taking up that responsibilities. I think this might just even train me to become a dad. Maybe have patience because on the other hand, I asked the secretary to come to the office today. She seems to be very slow at learning, but she thinks she's qualified enough to handle outreach, outreach scripts. So I told her to come. I told her to watch a couple of videos about doing some outreach. And she watched them, she gave her ideas and everything. You see, something about content, people have to understand that. A lot of the content creators we have don't have experience in those things they talk about. So they say things that make sense and also are pleasing to hear, but not practical. But not practical because they don't have context behind it. So she says LinkedIn outreach is more about sending messages, being interesting, picking interest, name your features, go straight to the point. I said, no, you want something that is short, precise, indicates benefits, piques interest, and opens a loop in the customer's mind. That was the script we worked on today. So I asked her to work on those scripts first without without sending them yet. Because she has to understand the frame of mind at which she's approaching such such things, which you kind of like understood. And regardless, I won't say anything about that. I wouldn't. Let me see. So yep. From there after that, I had lunch. From lunch, I took a nap, and then I always take a nap after eating, or I go for a walk. But I think a nap is much more energizing and rejuvenating. So after that, I basically just scrolled social media, then open the camera, turn on the camera, spoke about why men need respect, not love. Talk about how they can, what they can do to make themselves more respected, and everything. Give my opinions. So yep, that's it. Hopefully tomorrow I'll create a topic on why they should talk to more feminine women, how feminine women can actually make your life feel soft. Yep, that's it. Uh, I did not make any short form content today because I believe short form all my contents are mostly freestyle. So when I have ideas coming to my head, the goal is to like make it low effort. I turn on the camera, I say what I want to say, and say with confidence and let it go. Because I've noticed most of the high performing content don't have massive scripted, they don't have massive scripting, they don't have massive editing. They have key points, that points that strike that touch base, that are very deep and still short and precise. So I'm going to be doing a lot of that. Hey, it seems like my chair has just caused some damage. Okay. That's it. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon and bye for now.